Aries, hello, it's Mercury's daughter here, back with another weekly tarot scope, even though I know it's been a bunch of weeks. But I am back with another weekly tarot scope, and this is going to be for the person that's on your mind, since you guys seem to love my person that's on your mind readings. We'll go ahead and stick with that. Happy Aries seasons to you all. I would love to know what you have planned for your birthday. Shout out to all of my March babies. Shout out to my April babies. Make sure you comment your birthdays down below, because I love to know the birthdays of those of you that are watching. And then also make sure you look for your birthday twin in the comments section. Okay, Aries, what is it that you want to achieve in your new year? Name one thing that you want to achieve. So this time next year, we'll look back and we'll see if it's something that you actually were able to accomplish. Okay, I'm going to be doing a love reading for all of my Aries here. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Okay, make sure you're commenting down below. Please like this video, because it's how other Aries can see my channel. Okay, it's very important that you like the video. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you guys so much. Okay, here we go. Oh, this one was actually like falling out of my hand. Shout out to anybody that's dating a Libra, because I do have a Libra here. Shout out to anybody. Let's see here. I have the Nine of Swords here. I have the Queen of Wands here. I have the Justice card, and I have the Knight of Swords here, and I have the World. So the World, for me, let's start with the World. I love that for you guys, because this is your season. This is your month. This is a new year for you guys. I love the World, because the World represents, and this is a love reading, but overall, the World represents something that you have finally been waiting for, finally manifesting itself into your life. So if we're talking about a relationship, there's two of you that I'm going to read. I'm going to start with my singles. Those of you who have been waiting for love to come into your life, or waiting on a relationship to come into your life, or maybe you're not waiting on love from another person. You're waiting on love within. You're waiting to love yourself, because we know that once you love yourself, that's when you're going to attract love from others, right? So I feel like that what you've been waiting for will finally come into fruition. Definitely this year for you. I also feel like that person that you might have been waiting for, not saying that you've been sitting around waiting on somebody, Aries, please don't yell at me, but you know what I mean. There's a certain person you're waiting to come around, or just a certain dynamic that you're waiting to change between you and someone. Maybe there's someone that you've been waiting to ask you out. I feel like those things will start to manifest themselves soon. Okay. Again, I just feel like overall your love life, like this is the time. Because it's a new year for you, because it's a new season, I do feel like this is a time where so many things that you've been wanting are finally going to make themselves, like I said, come into fruition. With the Nine of Swords, it does make me feel like you guys have been putting a lot on, like a lot of pressure on yourselves to find love. Because it's your birthday, you know, every year we get older, we feel like we're getting too old not too old for a relationship, but we thought we would have been married by now. You know, some of us are 25, 35, 45, and you feel like you was going to be married 5 or 10 years ago. So with the Nine of Swords, I do feel like some of you are stressing over love because you have not found it yet. And I do feel like you're waiting and waiting and waiting. I don't want you to spend your days waiting to find love. I want you to enjoy everything. I want you to enjoy the other things in your life. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your children, if you have them. Enjoy your job if enjoy, if you're working. Enjoy traveling. Enjoy the things that you do have. Don't focus on that one thing that you don't have. I want you, Aries, to focus on the things that are in your life that you do have. I want you to spend this year and spend this time enjoying what's already in your life, because this is giving me the vibe that a lot of you are so sad and so upset with yourself because you have not found love yet. That you're missing out on the things that's going on around you. But remember, those things that you've been trying to manifest, because I'm also getting the vibe that some of you are working with work. Some of you are doing spell work. Not putting spells on other people. You guys know I'm against that, but just putting the energy out there to receive love. I feel like for those of you who are doing that, the message to receive, and that love is going to find its way into your house. Personally, I feel like this is a good year for not Virgos, Lord have mercy. Shout out to anybody in the Virgo. This is a good year for love, okay? For my Aries. I do have the Judgment card. For some reason, this to me is also like a message to not get into relationships that do not serve you, or do not stay in relationships that do not serve you because you're so afraid to be alone. Okay, that's just a side note. Okay, that's just something that just came up. Now, those of you who are in a relationship, what the World for me represents is something that you've been waiting for within the relationship that you're in now. So maybe you're waiting for this person to change, for them to show you more attention. Maybe you're waiting for this person to finally ask you to marry them. Maybe you're waiting for this person to say, let's move in together. Maybe you're waiting for this person to say, hey, I I think we're past dating. Let's commit to each other. Whatever it is that you're waiting from this person, I feel like the world is saying that that's going to manifest itself as well. Okay. Kind of the same with you guys who are seeing someone with that Nine of Swords. I am getting the feeling that some of you Aries are in a relationship with someone, and you can enjoy the relationship that you're in because you're wanting something else. You're trying to rush the relationship. Don't yell at me. I'm not talking about all of y'all. I'm talking about 6 of y'all that's watching, okay? I'm not talking about all of y'all. I'm just talking about those of you out there. You know what I'm talking about. No, but I'm talking about some of you who are in a relationship. Maybe you've been with the person for like 3 weeks and you're already talking about marriage. So now you're stressing yourself out because you're like, where's my Nine of Swords? Now you're stressing yourself out because you don't think that the relationship is moving fast enough. Well, it's only been 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Those of you, it's been maybe 2 or 3 years and you're like, where is this relationship going? That I can understand. But for me, again, it feels like whatever it is that you've been waiting for will start to come into fruition. It feels like it's going to start to manifest itself. Okay. So this for me feels like it's a good week for love. I want to try to do week to week reading. So this for me is, for some of you, this is like the week review. Or I should say what's happening this week coming up. For some of you, it applies to the month that's coming up for you. But it does to me feel like, you know, mostly what I'm getting, if I had to wrap this up, is I'm saying what you're waiting for is going to come in divine time. And I know you guys don't want to hear that. I know it's cliche to say we're working on God's time. I know you don't want to hear that, but that's what this is. Things that you want, it's out there. It's going to make itself manifest, but it's like until that comes into your life, and it's coming, do not stress over the things that you do not have. Do not stress. Do not miss out on what you do have because you're so worried about what you don't have. And those of you who are in a relationship, if you're in a happy relationship, I want you to enjoy the relationship and not be so hung up on what the next step is that you're missing out on enjoying this person now. That does not apply to everybody, because if you've been in a relationship for 10 years and this person is not talking marriage and you're someone that wants to get married, then yes, I can understand you being upset because you're like, where is this going? That I understand. But if you're someone, this relationship is new, maybe 2 or 3 months, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even a year, and you're ready to take it to the next level and they're still kind of figuring it out. I'm not going to tell you how to act, but this is telling me that I don't want you to miss out on enjoying that person because you're thinking 5 years ahead and they're thinking 5 days ahead, 5 weeks ahead. Like they're trying to enjoy the now. So I'm just saying, get on the same page with that person. And if you cannot get on the same page with that person, see, it's hard for me to say. It's so hard because do a reading with me. That's what I'm gonna say. Book a reading with me and let me read your cards individually so we can figure out exactly what it is that I'm trying to say. Because it's different for everybody. Everybody's situation is different. This is a general spread. Of course, I cannot pinpoint everybody's situation. It's general, but for me, this mostly feels like enjoy what you have now. Do not stress over what you don't have. That's my message for Aries this month, okay? And we'll come back and see we'll come back and see what's next for all of my Aries. I'm sorry, I got so much going on in my head and I have a reading I got to get to. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for my Aries for stopping by. Remember to follow me on all platforms. I'll post the links down in the description box below. Please like the video if you're still here, especially if you're 8 minutes into the video. Comment 1111 so I can know that you're still here, or at least comment your birthday as well. And comment one thing that you plan to do this year, one thing that you want to see come into your life this year. Happy birthday to you all, and I will see you next week, okay? If the reading made sense, say girl hi. If it did not make sense, say girl bye.